Drake has a rich baby daddy, and that is Lucien Grange. This diss battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, I think, is coming to an end. Or at least that's what it seems like, particularly with Drake's last diss track, The Heart Part 6, which seemed like a really universally people are thinking that that is a weak response to the scathing diss track that Kendrick Lamar recently published, Not Like Us.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
So Not Like Us, if you listen to that right now, it is currently streaming at number 2 on YouTube. However, it was number 1 for quite a long time. And in fact, it has now 2 million likes and 40 million plays. Okay, the Not Like Us, wow, count. Let me go to it right now. 40 million views, featuring on the cover Drake's home with all the people on top of it, indicating that Kendrick Lamar is saying he owns that house. For rap fans, for hip hop fans, this is one of the best, if not the best, rap battles between two incredible icons. Not just because of the speed in which these two artists respond to one another, it's the depth, it is the comparison, it is the highlight to the world of hip hop, the world of music, and also the cultural association between each and comparison between each of these artists. So to the world, to many music fans, to many of hip-hop fans, it seems that Kendrick Lamar has won this battle. And he's won this battle based on his artistic and lyrical mastery compared to what they say Drake's, pop kind of culture. And it's really, again, hitting a soft spot for Drake because he is Black and Jewish, that a lot of the commentary and remarks on Kendrick's side and the hip-hop side is that Drake cannot compete with Kendrick from that sense. Now, Drake's retaliation or rebuttal towards Kendrick and why he may feel that he's winning is that from an artist point of view and hits point of view and songs point of view, Drake is saying that he's more consistent, he has more hits, he's a better maybe artist as a result of that. But Kendrick, whenever he's questioned about Drake and his view on who's winning this battle, Kendrick always has said, listen, you cannot compare me as an artist and Drake as an artist because we are two different people. We have two completely different styles. And as of right now, there are a lot of people that agree with that situation. What is happening right now is that after Kanye's interview exposing Drake for having a sugar daddy, a rich baby daddy, in the form of Lucien Grange, who, by the way, is Universal Music Group's CEO, who has a big stake in, apparently Drake is one of his favorite artists. Rumors have it, now I don't know if this is true or not, but rumors have it that both Kendrick and Drake were in a boardroom-like meeting with the bigwigs and executives at Universal Music Group, asking them to squash this battle. In fact, you can tell from Drake's response and a lot of commentary that I hear from the Toronto streets and from different people in the music industry are saying that Drake's last diss track was waving the white flag. Not only was it sort of a weak response, it was full of flaws, it was full of contradictions, and a lot of people are picking apart those lyrics saying, dude, that was like the weakest response ever. And Cat Williams, as well as Kanye, are also saying that Drake's just a puppet. He is just a puppet to Universal Music Group. Now, could they be hating? In fact, it is revealed and known that in 2022, Drake signed a LeBron-sized, deal, basically in the value of $400 million to Universal Music Group, which is the biggest, hip-hop contract, which kudos to Drake for that. But now that they're saying he doesn't really have any freedom. He's controlled by Universal Music Group. He's monitored by them. And the reason why Universal Music Group and Lucien are sharing with Kendrick to stop his diss tracks and these comebacks is that it's actually hurting now the purse, the pocketbook, because accusing Drake of being a and tainting his image is actually causing other brands to lose money. And if that's the case, Universal Music Group is not having that. So Rich Baby Daddy is coming in and kind of like separating the kids and reminding them, they're both signed to Universal Music Group, by the way. Kendrick Lamar signed his deal in 2020. So these are artists represented under the same umbrella. Now in the world of hip hop, it's par for the course. It is fair game to be able to rap battle. However, you cannot apparently hit below the belt or about that belt, especially when it comes down to all of these things that are tainting both of their images. Gotta say, it has been a fun time, and for the world of hip hop, what a win. Everybody, every news outlet, every major corporation, every major, every YouTube channel, I can't even tell you. I'm out of words, as you can tell. I'm kind of excited about discussing this, as well as educating myself. I think the world is being educated by the culture of hip hop, by the appreciation of both Kendrick and Drake's position, and watching them defend themselves, and not really defend. Kendrick has been on the offense for the most part. Drake's last diss track, The Heart Part 6, seemed like a defense, which is why in the world of hip hop, many artists are saying that he lost that battle. Now, where Kendrick Lamar is winning, his music and his comebacks and references are even being used and viewed by presidents and political figures. Joe Biden was asked Joe Biden was using Kendrick Lamar lyrics against Trump. And when Obama was asked who he thinks would win a rap battle, he sided with Kendrick Lamar.
And Kendrick Lamar got in a rap battle. Who do you think would win?
Got to go with Kendrick. I think Drake is an outstanding entertainer, but Kendrick, his lyrics, his last album was outstanding.
Critics are saying that Kendrick is winning. I think this battle is probably over. In fact, for Drake, in his last album, he literally said, "I'm done with this. No more. We're not gonna, I'm too big for that," or something to that effect. And essentially has said and some people are speculating that response was driven and dictated by Universal Music Group to say, hey, squash this beef. I don't care how you have to do it. Don't be mean about it, because it was just like, nah, I can't be bothered. Instead, people are going, that is some weak response, okay? Whether it's weak or not, he responded. There has not been a comeback yet from Kendrick, and I don't know that there will be, based on the fact that, Rich Baby Daddy stepped in and said, okay, guys, this has got to stop. Now, people are also speculating and saying that Kendrick will not be silenced. People, I think, are expecting there to be some form of comeback from that, but we'll see. And everybody obviously is watching. Now, these two have been, previously friends. And in fact, from the very beginning, Drake brought Kendrick Lamar as he was on the come up before he blew up on his tour, and he went on tour with him. Drake currently still holds the title of rapper with the most hits, while Kendrick is celebrated for his poetic lyricism and the fact that when he does release or publish music, it is celebrated. He's got multiple awards for the work that he's done. So to Drake's point about him, not being consistent, that's not really, people aren't really saying that that's relevant. Kendrick Lamar is known as one of, and recognized as one of the best rappers. In fact, he's a Pulitzer Prize winner for that. Kendrick accuses Drake of being a scam artist, exploiting Black culture, and this of course hits a sensitivity for Drake, considering that there's a lot of talk about his culture, and some people are accusing Drake of being Black when it serves him, being he's not always consistently that way, where Kendrick Lamar was born in Black culture, raised in the hip-hop culture. And so it was surprising to me when it was even Lil Wayne, I watched a short saying, hey Drake, rap about what you can rap about. Don't be, just because we do some things together, don't start rapping about things I be rapping about, like rap about your TV shows, rap about girls, be Canadian about it, okay? Ooh, I don't know if you realize that was actually a diss. And I know that Kendrick and Lil Wayne have collaborated, but Lil Wayne is pretty much saying, like, you cannot rap about things that you don't understand or culture that you're not familiar with, which is, somewhat of a diss, to be frank. So there's a lot going on in this rap battle. Is there a stop to this? Do you think there will be a response? Would love to hear your comments below. Like, subscribe, and stay with us for our next video.